Why switching between tasks is making your work harder. Many workdays feel fragmented. You start something, then switch to something else. Answer a message. Join a meeting. Return to your task. Then switch again. Handle a quick request. Check email. Open another document. And before you realize it, you're working on something completely different. By the end of the day, you've worked on 10 different things. Maybe even more. But nothing feels truly finished. And work feels heavier than it should, even though you were busy the entire time. Most people assume multitasking is normal work behavior. Modern jobs demand flexibility, quick responses, handling many things at once, reacting fast to incoming requests. But here's the hidden truth. Your brain doesn't actually multitask. It switches rapidly, and every switch costs energy, even when the switch feels small. Each time you change tasks, your brain needs to reload context. What was I doing? Where did I stop? What matters here? What's the next step? What decisions were already made? These mental resets happen dozens of times per day. Sometimes every few minutes. And each reset slows you down slightly. But the bigger problem isn't speed. It's mental friction. Work starts feeling harder than it actually is. And fatigue appears faster. There's also something else happening during constant task switching. Your brain never experiences real completion. You start tasks. But before finishing, you move to something else. So mentally, dozens of tasks stay open, even when they are small. And open tasks quietly create background stress, because your brain keeps reminding you that something is unfinished. Over time, this creates a constant feeling of pressure, even when workload is manageable. And that pressure makes switching tasks feel even heavier. And over time, something subtle happens. You start avoiding deep tasks, because you know interruptions are coming anyway. So your brain prefers smaller, easier tasks. Checking messages, answering quick emails, doing shallow work. Because starting something deep feels risky. You'll probably be interrupted anyway. So meaningful progress gets postponed. Again and again. Here's the shift that helps immediately. Instead of trying to avoid interruptions completely, learn to reduce context switching. Protect moments where your brain stays in the same type of work, even if those moments are short at first. Consistency matters more than perfection. A practical technique helps right away. Group similar tasks together. Answer emails in one block. Handle approvals in one session. Make calls together. Review documents together. Process admin tasks at fixed times. So your brain stays in the same mode longer. And friction disappears. Work flows instead of stuttering forward. Here's a practical tip you can try tomorrow. Before starting a task, write down the next 2 steps. Not just the current action, but also what comes immediately after. For example, finish draft introduction. Next, add data summary. So if you get interrupted, restarting becomes easier, instead of figuring everything out again. And work continues faster, with less frustration. Another useful shift. Separate thinking work from execution work. Planning, writing, designing, and problem-solving require deep focus. Administrative tasks require less mental energy. But when these mix randomly throughout the day, your brain keeps switching gears, which drains energy quickly. Instead, schedule heavier thinking tasks earlier in the day, when mental energy is highest, and move lighter tasks later. This keeps energy aligned with work difficulty and reduces exhaustion. There's also a small adjustment that helps more than people expect. Finish small tasks completely before switching. Instead of leaving many tiny things half done, completion reduces mental clutter and prevents future restarts, which saves energy later in the day. Systems and modern tools can also quietly help here. By grouping messages, organizing tasks, suggesting realistic work blocks, or helping structure tasks so similar work happens together. Technology works best when it reduces mental switching, not when it increases noise. And newer work tools increasingly aim to reduce fragmentation rather than create more notifications. The goal isn't perfect focus, or eliminating interruptions completely. That rarely happens in modern work. The goal is longer moments of uninterrupted thinking, so progress feels smoother. Tasks get finished more often, and work feels lighter again, even on busy days. And once switching reduces, another challenge becomes visible. Many people realize their workday isn't just fragmented. It's unpredictable. Unexpected tasks constantly appear. And in the next video, we'll look at why unexpected work keeps ruining your plans, and how to build a workday that survives interruptions. And once your day becomes more stable, work starts feeling manageable again.